All right, above ground, the court of air. All are welcome in Candlekeep, although for a price. A book. A book that the Candlekeep doesn't currently have, or a version that they don't have. One of those are needed in order to enter. Once inside, you are allowed a certain amount of time. During that time, you are known as Seekers. And you can journey all throughout Candlekeep, from the parlors of Pittagargy to the House of Rest, or the Emerald Gate. But only the avowed or extremely important are allowed to go there. But just having access to their books is more than enough. And in fact, it's something that most people would even die for. So, any of you that have any weapons on you, you are allowed to take into Candlekeep with you, provided that you never engage in fighting. You may never copy or steal a book, however, you can take notes, and there must be no destruction of the property. Breaking these rules will have the sages simply remove the problem. You see, people don't die in the vault, they're just banished. Tonight, our seekers are standing in the House of Rest, the great inn of Candlekeep. It's a fine building, 3 stories of marble, and it has many rooms. A gold plaque rests on the front, commemorating a disaster that happened 10 years ago. It seems a very skillful and powerful wizard was able to create an explosion in Candlekeep, something most people aren't able to do. But you are in the lobby, and you see that it is incredibly packed and crowded. And you see a blue tiefling approach you with a sour face. Hello, yes? Hello, are you here for the rooms that you rented earlier?
Yes, indeed.
I
We are.
believe so.
I see. Well, unfortunately, we seem to have overbooked our rooms, and we currently have no rooms to offer you. But worry not. We have problem. We could solve this problem. Um, you know, for 50 copper, we could have you go down into the Firefly cellar.
In the cellar.
Yes. It's being renovated right now. I haven't been down there myself, but it's a pretty fascinating place, I hear. But they have beds down there that you could use for the night.
All right. For 5 silver doesn't sound too bad if it's being renovated.
And how about you? How about the rest of you?
I've slept in worse places than a cellar.
I'm used to modest accommodations. I can make do.
Can you make it 4 silver?
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. It's just I was kind of looking forward to my bed personally, but I mean, yeah, it's all right.
Well, I see. You are in quite an inconvenience. I suppose 4 silver will do it.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Excellent. Come with me. This tiefling leads you around the side room and down the hall across a kitchen. And there, you see these cellar doors on the ground. The tiefling rings a bell and then lifts up the cellar doors and says, "All right, well, down here, Scribe Vanya will be able to help you find your rooms, okay? Just let her know that you're there."
Thank you, kindly.
You got it.
All right, well, thank you. Well, good night. Good night. And
Thank you. Have a good night.
You all enter this small cellar on the ground, and The stairs are actually quite nice, very heavy wooden stairs. And then you step out into a most fascinating room.
Uh,
How well lit is
Give
the
me.
room?
how far is it? Just gonna go ahead and just
Oh, nice.
do a quick scan of the whole room.
Oh, let me get this room open for you.
Thanks. As you scanning, I'm gonna be ritual cast and find
Yes.
familiar if I didn't have a familiar already.
This is the wrong one.
Ooh.
Oh, as well as I have 2 portent dice, should I roll them two right now?
What's up?
Oh, that's cool.
If you're familiar with, if you're familiar with the subclass TM,
What's your subclass?
divination wizard. It just allows me to have 2 rolls, and I can change anyone's d20 roll with that roll.
Yeah, sure. Doesn't sound too right. Doesn't sound too wild.
2 17s.
Cool. That's not bad.
Let me bring you guys in here.
See someone doing very well in the future, and someone doing exactly the same.
All right, let me try to bring you guys in here.
It's not done loading here, but what's that thing in between that pillar and that bookcase? Like when we walk in and to our right.
You talking about this guy right here?
No. So like so like where our character models are, the
Yes.
bookshelf that is from their perspective to their right,
Uh-huh.
but on screen to their left. That thing like right next to that bookshelf.
Well, I've got some
No, not the person.
this thing. You talking about this?
No, I wish, is it loaded on here? No, I don't see it. Oh, the map is loaded, but we don't have any field of view currently, I think,
No field of view.
on
That's
this. But
that's
oh wait. Uh, uh, where's it?
you should have full free
I-
free tokens. Here, let me try dropping you guys in.
I see 3 tokens. Kenku, what looks to be a child in a
That's not my
yellow
screen.
cloak, and a blonde woman.
Hold on. Okay, we got Olive on there. We got Yosef on there.
Oh,
We got Saram on
is it
there.
because I wasn't on version 2?
All right.
I'm sorry. I'll just be quiet.
Okay. You wanted to know what something was? There's I mean, the only thing I got on here is some pillars, some bookshelves.
I'd just like to check out the bookshelves then, off to our right.
You want to hold on? Let me.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, it was because I wasn't on version 2.
Oh, my bad, guys. Are you? Let me see. Are you guys? Yeah, I put in the that was the wrong one.
Okay.
There's a lot more. There is sure is a book over here, isn't there?
Wait, so okay, yeah. So I was talking about this over here. Wait, no. Oh, that's this way.
Oh, all the way over there on the map.
Here. Yeah, this thing.
I just have to say it is fucking sick that we can see our little fucking tokens on your table there.
Dude, right?
Yeah.
That's really
That's
cool.
super cool. That's why I was like, okay. So, but I also don't see our characters.
Oh my god, the different camera angles.
Who is
Oh,
this
yeah,
lady with the camera angle change?
This is actually sick. I know. I don't believe her. I don't believe her.
Wait, so I can see her token, but I can't see our token.
I can't see your guys' token on the table either. This is so weird.
It's
I-
over to the west.
Like,
on the other.
I could see them over
Oh,
here on the DM
there we
screen.
Oh, we're on the wrong side.
Yeah, we've been on the west.
Oh shoot! Why did I put you guys over there?
It also doesn't help that we're all like the same icon and same color, though.
It's awesome.
Let me just delete you guys. Let's try this
No.
again. Oh,
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
yo, guys, I thought I was tripping.
I thought I was tripping. I was trying to figure it out, and I was like, oh, because I wasn't on version 2 at first. It's like I was on like Firefly Stellar. It just was Firefly Stellar, and then
Yeah, version 2 is that's the one we want to be at. Okay. All right, now I can see where you guys are at. I could just set you all accordingly. Oops. Wait, what are you doing over here? You belong over here.
Do I need a token for Farm Familiar, or just imagine that?
We could just imagine it. You know, I don't. It's kind of rough having to figure this out exactly. You know.
No, that's valid. That's valid.
So you guys find this rather large room, a library full of books. You see a bunch of flowers arranged on top of all of the bookshelves. And in the center of the room, you see a book being suspended by chains. This book is a floating statue that sits above access to the level below. When you look around, you see that there are fireflies everywhere. All the little jars are filled with fireflies. There's fireflies fluttering around. In fact, this entire room is illuminated by fireflies. What do you guys think of this room?
Very mystical.
I thought they
Does
said there were
the-
beds down here.
It's also true.
Feel very at
those
home.
bonds. I'm glad I asked for 4 silver instead of 5.
Does the lady in the middle of the room look as enchanting as the rest?
So
It's pretty though.
you look around the corner and you see an elderly elf. And she is currently flipping through some books, not paying any.
Elderly. How old?
Probably 600 years old. You could tell by her hair that she's. I think you can click on her and open up her profile picture.
I can see her picture.
Yeah, I can't open it into a separate tab or anything.
I see. Well, that's too bad. They give me some things that they don't put out for everyone else. Anyway. She's kind of holding a bunch of books and not quite looking your way.
Excuse us, ma'am.
What? Vada? Ebda? Was that you, Ebda? And then you hear a voice shouting from downstairs. No, that's not me. So she turns and oh, I didn't see you there. Oh, hello. Oh, what can I do for you?
I believe we were looking for the rooms in the cellar.
Oh, I see. Well, yes, we actually do have some rooms down in here in the cellar. Typically, it's for the avowed, but we allow people to stay down here every once in a while. Yes, tell me, what do you think of the Firefly Cellar? I've been spending the past 6 months revenerating. I've spent 6
Renovating?
months. Yes, thank you. Spent the past 6
It's
months
beautiful.
renovating. Oh,
You're one of the staff
Oh.
here at the library?
yes, I am one of the avowed. I've been here for 300 years.
Oh,
Jeez, honestly,
I've heard
it's
of
going
the
on.
avowed.
They over 50.
Could I ask? My understanding is that most people who visit the library have a limited time here. Is there something about being an avowed that allows you a more indefinite stay?
Oh, yes. You do get to stay once you've become an avowed, but it takes several years to become one.
How does one go about that?
Well, first, you have to start as a great librarian. And then you eventually work your way into Candlekeep proper. But I'm only allowed there sometimes. See, some avowed are allowed to go in every day, but me, I have a monthly quota I'm allowed to go into.
Interesting.
But come,
Being a librarian is like a fun job. How does one get into doing that?
oh well, I think it's fun. I mean, look at these books down here. I mean, sure, they're not the greatest books in the world, but they all have character, and this place just used to be storage, and when I came down here, I just saw this huge wealth of books and just thought I would do something about it. So, the Avowed allowed me to come
Well-
down here and focus my studies down here.
While she's talking, can I sort of casually walk over to the book that is chained up and just kind of take a glancing peek at it?
You do. You see this giant book hanging down right between the ceiling. And on the cover of it, in the pages, you could read it says, "Be curious." But you...
I'll look over
Always.
and gesture to the chains and say, "Is this book in a timeout? Has it been misbehaving?"
She, Varnya just goes, oh, you've noticed that statue. Yes, it's quite beautiful, isn't it? But come, I could tell you more about the statue in the morning. Please, you must be tired. Come with me. And she motions to the chair behind her. And she walks through.
What time is it?
There in Candlekeep? It's quite late in
like,
Candlekeep.
What time is
Wait.
Okay. If we are going to bed, I'm gonna try to detect thoughts on it real quick.
Okay, you can use detect thoughts on her. So if you walk towards the
I
stairs,
don't want to probe.
walking towards the stairs should take your characters down to the second level.
Is it the corkscrew stairs at the top here? Oh,
Yes, that's right.
cool.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Why the fuck is it? There we go.
It's crazy.
Downstairs,
Oh, nope, not measure.
you see that it is quite not as nice as it is upstairs. Down here,
Of course not.
there's quite a bit more disarray. The books seem to be in a little bit less taken care of condition. You kind of see more damaged books down here, and it seems like upstairs has gotten the bulk of the renovation work.
To be expected.
Would detect magic pick up anything in either of those rooms?
Detect magic? No.
Okay.
No. Did you want to use detect thoughts on Varnya?
Yeah. Just surface level thoughts. I didn't want to probe too deep.
So she's just you kind of hear in her mind that, oh dear, it's quite late. I can never remember what time it is here. I must be getting to bed too as well. And that's kind of what you kind of grasp from her.
Word. Did she ever tell us where the beds were, or just downstairs?
She's still leading you to the beds.
Okay.
So as you guys cross down to the
If
downstairs,
I were to have,
what's up?
if I were to have the familiar out, I would have the little bat flying around, seeing if it sees anything out of the ordinary while I follow her.
Hey, you look, the bat flies around. It doesn't see anything out of the ordinary at all. However, when you do walk by, you see that some man who is working in this room over here gives like a grumpy look, walks up to his door, and slams it shut on all of you. And Varnya
Interesting.
says, "Oh, I'm sorry about him. Please don't mind him. He just likes to stay up working way too late. I tell him that he can't stay up that late, but he continues to do it. Well, come with me. And she goes down the
May
stairs.
I ask what his name was?
Oh, yes. His name is Ebda.
Is
And
he
what
another one of
exactly
the
you
avowed?
working on?
What?
Is he another one of the avowed?
Oh, he is training to be an avowed. You see, he works in the scriptorium, and I work in the bookbinding. So she takes you down the stairs to the south.
Would she have told us what he was working on?
Ah, yes. Well, you see, he takes damaged books and repairs them or rewrites them to where they could be legible again.
He must have his work cut out for him then.
Indeed, he does. So you guys head downstairs.
Wait, that one's me, right? Oh. I got clipped into the wall, so I had to walk a very specific way.
Oh, I tried
Another
my best to
child?
make sure that wouldn't happen. So, you all come into the kitchen. And when you walk in, you see this giant pan that does look a little dirty, but outside of that, a very immaculate kitchen. And it does have the smell of previously cooked stew. On the ground,
Hey, your
however,
camera's out of focus.
camera's out of focus.
Yeah, I was moving in and out.
Oh, is it still doing it?
It's figured it out. No.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I got it now.
It's because I put my arm in there. I got to be careful. That's what the tongs are for. Like, the tongs are so it doesn't focus on my hands. So while you're there, you see that there is a small girl on the floor drawing a picture,
What?
humming a song.
What you drawing there?
And she goes, "Oh, I'm drawing a picture." And Varnya says, "Oh, Galby, I didn't see you down there. Oh, it's quite late. You should get to bed soon." And she's like, "Okay, I will." And she goes, "Okay, well, go and tell your father good night." And she says, "Okay." And she gets up and she leaves to go upstairs, leaving her drawings behind.
Aren't all drawings
Oh,
pictures?
The what?
I'm gonna pick up and see, take a look at what she's drawing.
So you pick the
Same.
page up off of the ground and you look at it, and it's quite an odd picture. It looks like a person feeding a dog a piece of meat, or the dog is biting someone's hand. It's very strange. It's that song that she was humming too. You could have sworn that you've heard it before.
Can I roll history to see if I recognize it?
You may. You may.
History?
Yeah, you can roll history.
Could I help him by continuing to hum along to whatever the girl was humming?
Yeah, the two of you could talk about it to each other. And
I got a 15.
a 15.
Yeah.
You guys both, you sit there and you can't place where you've heard this song before, but you know, it must just be a catchy song that everybody knows.
I ask Varnya, is this the daughter of one of the avowed here? Or are
yeah.
seekers allowed to bring in their family?
Oh, well, it is. Seekers can bring their families in here, but that's Ebda's child. That's his daughter. All right, well, come with me down here. And she walks down the hallway and says, "Okay, well, this room is yours." Oops. And she gestures down here, and she opens this door for you. Just don't worry. Yeah, I'll put you in this one right here.
Oh. I cannot see where we are.
No, that's going to be a problem. Okay, so you go through the door. Oops.
Well, okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm up in this room here.
Yeah, it's this one right next to the slant.
Oh damn, we're all sleeping in the same room.
Well, this room does have 3 beds, but if you like, Varnya can say that she does have a backup room if you need one.
Oh hell no, I'm down for the sleepover. Hell yeah, boys' night. Fuck yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'll see all of you in the morning. Have a good night. And she opens
Thank
the
you.
door right across, and closes it. So now
Not me.
it's the 4 of you in this room. What do you guys want to do?
I would have my bat, or try to look through my bat's eyes and try to take a peek on Ebda.
Gonna fly up on Ebda? Okay. Give me 1 second here. Let me turn this here.
And also worth to note that the bat has a 60-foot blind sight in case anything's invisible.
Uh,
I assume not, but just in case.
yeah, 1 second. So your bat flies and finds this room. And inside you could see Galby telling her father good night and saying, "Oh, I'll come down and tuck you in a bit, but I've got to stay up here and work. It's very I've gotten very behind on my work, so don't you worry. I'll put you to bed soon." And that's kind of what your bat sees.
Could he possibly take a closer look on any of the books that he's repairing or his work?
You can, and you see nothing crazy. You fly by, and you can see that that some of them are just pages that are from burnt books that he's writing down onto fresh pages. And he looks around and is like, "Oh, how'd a bat get down here?"
Yeah, shit. I'm gonna snap it into his pocket dimension.
Okay, and he hold on, I put the wall back when I should have. So it goes back in the pocket dimension, and Ebda is like, "I could have sworn I saw something, but it's not here anymore, huh?" Well, anyway, and that's kind of what happens there.
Was there any books of note that we would have seen as we were passing through that second floor?
It did not look like there was any books that stood out, except there were thousands of books. However, you did, whom I forgot to tell you about and almost called a Khajiit, did cross a tabaxi who was with a big pile of books up in the upper floor.
Okay. I'm gonna tell everyone hey, I'll stay up a little late. I was gonna go talk to the tabaxi upstairs.
I'll go with you. I don't sleep much.
Oh, you stay up late too?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
All right, the two of you
Let's
come
yeah.
back upstairs. Unless anybody wanted to follow them.
For myself,
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
probably just look around the other bunks on that floor and see if there's anybody else who's sort of stuck down there too. But I can wait until the rest of this is kind of played out.
Well, I could just tell you really quickly, when you look down the hallway, you do see that there are 6 doors that are currently in the hallway.
Are any of them open or occupied, apparently?
Yes, there is one door that is open, and it is the little girl's room. Let me switch it back for you. This room right here is open, and you can have a peek inside, and it is currently vacant.
Yeah, sure. I'll just kind of, stand by the doorway and, not in a way where I'm just clearly surfing through her belongings, but just kind of like taking a visual scan and seeing if anything stands out to me.
Yeah, you kind of stand guard and keep an eye out. Over
Is there
on
anything that draws my attention within her room?
not that you could see, although you do see on the shelf, a shelf right here, that there is a music box.
Okay.
Would have followed the other two up.
The which one? Oh yeah, I'll follow the other
two
two up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got red, we got blue guy, and who's the other one coming with us?
Purple.
Purple.
Maroon.
My token is stuck on the first floor.
Where? Oh, you're stuck over there?
You have to navigate it up to the top. There's like a spiral staircase, and that'll
The
launch
spiral
you
staircase
down.
is there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was where we came in.
I've noticed that having things work in a directional way is kind of hard when it comes to filming it, having my setup.
Yeah, not having the icons definitely.
I'm sure it would make more sense if it was more fleshed out. So, the three of you arrive upstairs. Bring you guys more into focus. There you go. Three of you arrive upstairs and find a Khajiit. You found a tabaxi reading at the table. And at the same time, you see this door open over here, and the little girl is now leaving to go down the stairs, and she looks at you and says, "Oh, hello," and then continues down the stairs.
Hello. Goodbye.
Good night.
The man comes back up and watches her leave, and then sees the three of you standing there, and then turns around and closes the door.
Have a good night.
He kind of says, "Yeah, you as well," in kind of a jaded way. So,
I should have said something different. I'll work on that. How's your night going? What's your name? I'm Alfarius. I'm gonna say as I walk up to the table.
So you walk up to this tabaxi, and she looks up from her table and says, "Oh, hello there. My name is Katarl."
Qatar. Nice to meet you.
Oh, so
What you reading? We're working on.
Oh, this? Oh, I'm down here studying weather magic. Well, none of the books are from here. They're from the Great Library. Unfortunately, books down here just, well, they're a little bit more sillier than I would appreciate.
Sillier how?
What's wrong with being a little bit silly?
Oh, well, I mean, have you read some of these books? A lot of them are quite odd. And she reaches over to one of the bookshelves and she pulls out one. And it says, look at this one, for example. Gnomish Customs and Eateries. Like, I'm just so weird. Here, look at this one right here.
I mean,
And she pulls out another one. And it's just a book of poems about traveling a sea. Quite peculiar, but
who doesn't love poetry?
this place is pretty this place is pretty quiet, so I often come down here when I feel a little overworked and need a little time to have some quiet and do some real research. How about you? What brings you down here? I see you are here in Candlekeep. What are you studying?
I'm looking for someone, so I am trying to learn what I can about different cultures and maybe hopes of getting clues as to where he might have gone.
I see. I see. Well, fortunately, what I'm studying is nowhere near as exciting, but still, I think someday it could.
Well, that was cool. How's the weather going?
Well, down here, quite dry, actually. Because she kind of looks back as though her joke didn't land.
Oh, sorry.
And she kind
well,
of looks up and says, "Oh my goodness, how late is it? What time is it? I never can tell what time it is when I'm down here." Well, I see.
would we know what time it is?
Well, you knew what time it was coming in. You know, it was roughly about 9 o'clock, and you're thinking it's probably starting to hit a little bit more towards 10. But these are just estimations.
Yeah, it's not for sure.
So she goes, "Oh, well, I should turn in as well. Well, have a good night. I'll see you in the morning." And she walks down the stairs and walks past the other two and says, "Oh, excuse me," and walks down the stairs and heads into her room.
We'll send the bat upstairs and see if it can take a peek in that great library.
It wants to leave the Firefly cellar or just look at first floor?
If possible, to go above the first floor, back where we entered in from.
So you send your bat up and it flies up to the cellar doors. And they are securely tightened. I'm not sure if your bat has the strength to lift the doors.
Oh, not doors. My weakness. So probably not there.
The bane of bats.
Could I say too that, you know, as this conversation was occurring, I would probably be still in that little dormitory area, maybe eating some food before going to sleep. And as the girl would re-enter, I'd maybe try to like engage her in a little conversation.
Yes. So you are out in the hallway, and the little girl walks by.
Yeah, and I'll just be like eating a little bit of food and say, "Oh, you know, good evening."
Oh, shoot. So she walks in, and she goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
hello. Hello there. I didn't see you there." And you actually have a bowl of this stew in your hands,
Yeah.
and it
So
is
I'll just
quite
be kind of-
tasty.
I'll be like casually taking, some bites, and I'll just be like, oh, I didn't expect to see someone so young in the library.
Oh, well, I came down with my dad.
Oh, that's very interesting. Have you been here long?
I've been here for a little while. I don't know how long I've been here, but it's nice. I'm here with Varnia, and sometimes Katal comes by.
And
Oh.
I'll say, go ahead.
And she says, "Oh, and Crinkle too. I really like Crinkle."
Crinkle?
Oh yeah, she's the caretaker. She's lived here a long time.
Oh.
How long?
And I'll say, I was admiring that drawing that you were making before. Do you like to draw things just from your imagination, or do you like to draw things that you see around the library?
She goes, "Oh, well, I don't know. I just like to sing." And you kind of get this idea that you talking to her about her drawing kind of makes her uncomfortable. And she goes, "Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. Okay." And she kind of like skips away, and she goes,
Could I ask one more question?
Yes.
I'm sorry. And I couldn't help but hear that song you were singing. There's something so familiar about it. You say, like, what's the name of that song? Where did you hear it?
Oh, well, I don't know. I just hum it.
It just comes to you?
Yeah, it just comes to me, and I just sing it. Okay. Well, have a good
Okay.
night.
Wait,
Well, thank
could
you.
you try?
Good night.
Wait. Could
What-
you try?
What's up?
singing it now?
Sure.
I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out an instrument,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start playing it to see if I can play along to the song.
You can play along to it.
Well,
It's
yeah, yes.
yeah. So you begin. What's up?
Yeah. No. Continue.
Okay, so you start playing it, and it comes to you like nothing before, and you start playing it, and yeah, you think it's a really fun song, and you know.
Whenever he was asking him about the picture, could I have detect thoughts from distance?
Yes. Well, I'll just give it to you. So you do use detect thoughts, and you just hear, "Oh no, he saw my picture. I hope I don't get in trouble."
Okay, I would like to probe further on that,
Okay.
which would need a wisdom saving throw for her. Sorry,
Yes.
little girl.
Let me. Okay, here we go. She rolled a 20.
Jesus fucking Christ. You know the mind on this little girl.
So you try to detect her thoughts again, but you only come back with, "I hope I just don't get in trouble for drawing a picture."
I see.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do tonight, guys?
While I was upstairs, I just kind of wanted to scan for just any books that pop out in particular, or if the gnomish cooking is like genuinely the most interesting. I'll take that book home, or like back to the bedroom to read.
Okay, you do. You pick up You pick up that book. You don't see anybody looking, so nobody to tell you no. And you put it in your back. All right.
Would we know from coming in here the definition of no stealing? Is that to be assumed
Like,
of
we're
you
allowed to,
can't
like-
take it out of the library, but you could walk with it
Like-
pretty much anywhere in the library?
That is pretty much it. So
Okay.
you would ask a runner to kind of check out a book for you in the Great Library. And they'll come bring it to you, and you could study in places like the Court of Air or other places people would come and work. So it wouldn't be unusual for books to be down here, and you could take it for a read. Just you don't know if somebody is. Well, I guess nobody's going to be reading it because
Like looking for it or something.
right. Yes, you doubt anybody's going to be looking for it. So you take the book.
Would there have been any other interesting books on the first floor other than the statue with the chains?
No, it is filled with a bunch of books that are very similar to the ones downstairs. Although the ones upstairs are in much greater condition and a bit more organized. Quite a bit more organized.
Gotcha.
But with that, you could return to bed. Oh, but on your way back, a kenku. A kenku comes out of the downwards hallway and comes and says, "Ah, guests, I see. Oh, I see you've already helped to the chili. Good. How about the rest of you? The rest of you want stew?
Yeah, I'll have some stew before I go to bed.
I'm gonna be like already grabbing a bowl and a spoon. Oh, we're supposed to ask first?
And she goes, I normally would serve you food, but you may help yourself. Just don't make a mess."
I help myself.
Knocks his ass over.
That's
I'm just so bowled over by how delicious the chili is.
telling you, this is a little.
Got to take a seat.
Okay, and she,
It's a meat stew.
it is. And you see it's quite flavorful, a little bit stale, but still very good. And she kind of looks and says, "All right, you put that kitchen, you put your bowls over there, and I'll take care of them later. All right. Well, you have a good night." And she also leaves.
Could we have asked her if she does anything here, if she's been here?
Oh, you can. Before she walks away, you ask her, and she says, I am Crinkle the caretaker. I take care of this place. This is my home. And
So you're
go ahead.
Oh, I just said, oh, so you're Crinkle.
Yeah, I am Crinkle.
Have you needed to caretake anyone else other than the child?
Oh, Gabby, she's all right, but I don't like anyone here. You're all outsiders.
No. What do you have against outsiders?
I don't trust outsiders. I don't trust any of you. I don't trust Vanya. I don't trust Ebda. I don't trust you. But there is nothing I can do to stop you from staying here, so have a good night. Please don't leave a mess for me. And she turns and leaves. See, she's quite cold.
Once more, detect thoughts before we go to bed.
So you detect thoughts. And you could hear her think, I hate these outsiders. I wish they would just leave. This is my home. I have no idea why Vanya had to come down here and invite more people. You see that she's quite territorial of this place.
Okay. On the probe deeper. Might be a bad idea, but fuck it, we ball.
What does she have to beat? She's got a 12.
A15.
All right. You probe deeper, and you can find a memory of her living here, which seems like a long, long time ago, almost 60 years.
Interesting.
You can see that she has
I
been down here. You also see her taking care of the fireflies extensively alone.
Could I possibly sense a motive as to why she might not like outsiders?
Well, from what you heard of Kenkus, they are quite territorial.
Just like above table, could you describe what a kanku looks like?
I see.
Crow.
Yes. So a kenku is a bird-like being that is more similarly close to a raven or a crow. They share a lot of tendencies with those birds.
Okay, thank you.
Is there a way I could know what looms large in her mind?
What
If
looms
anything.
large?
I was just reading what the spell says.
Yeah, I'm not sure what else could deviate from that. That
Okay.
is quite where her mind is at. Is she's just not
Okay.
very kindly to outsiders. But
There's
she
nothing
seems
else.
to like Galby pretty well.
Gotcha. Then never mind then. I probably just go to sleep then.
I'm gonna finish my stew and put it back neatly. And if anyone else doesn't put their bowls back, I'll collect it from them.
You think back on the Kenku and make sure that the dishes are cleaned and the place is even better than when it was left. Do you wish to retire as well?
Yeah, I'll head to bed and kind of read the book for a few hours since I need only a few hours of trance.
All right.
Yeah, we're all staying in the same room, right?
You are all staying in the same room.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I guess once we're in there and the door is closed, we'll just be like, anybody else get weird vibes from the little girl?
Yeah, definitely creepy haunted vibes.
I'll just say too, if you saw that drug, it was like a dog eating a hand or something. So, just something about the dog eating the meat and then me eating the meat in the stew. I hope I'm not eating weird meat. Is what I'm saying.
Can I make a
Yes?
insight check?
Yeah, or would I be able to make some kind of insight roll, even a little retroactively, eating the stew and thinking about the drawing and being like, am I eating some kind of weird meat now?
So you kind of rub your stomach and you have this just terrifying feeling. And you kind of trace back to the flavors. And nothing seemed out of touch. In fact, it seemed like simple beef stew.
Okay.
You don't
I'll just
remember
kind of-
you don't
I'll
remember
just kind
seeing
of
any bones or anything.
keep that in mind and try to, put distance between it in my thoughts as I lay down and think about going to sleep.
I'll
It's just
whisper it. I'll whisper next to him as he lays down. It doesn't taste like human. Trust me.
I'll
Oh.
say some small comfort then.
All right. So you all, except one, go to bed. And I think right now is a good time to take a quick little break because the story's going to really pick up after this. Thanks for hanging in for this, guys. Like, the story's going to really pick up.
Sure. All right, yeah, like meet back in 5 or something.
Yeah, I'll give you guys like a good 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, what perfect time for this music to kick in? Because you all fall asleep, even after you, who's reading the book. Oh, 1 second. Okay, there you go. All right. So, you awaken. Actually, I guess I want you all. I got to pick one of you. Who wants to be woken up?
I'll do it.
Olive?
Sure.
Okay. So, you are asleep. You are suddenly awakened. You have no idea what time it is. But all you hear is a, "Hey, keep it down in there! Stop it! Stop humming!" And you startle awake and you can hear that Zaron is humming quite loudly. In fact, your voice seems a little sore too. What do you do?
What are you doing? You're humming.
Humming? I always love. Did it sound good?
No, it's just, it's. Did you not hear the banging on the door?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, be sleep out.
You could still hear him at the door. "Hey, open up!"
Oh.
Whose voice is it at the door?
You could tell that that's Ebja's voice from upstairs.
Damn, was I humming that loud? Shit.
It seems like you were. Maybe we should open the door for him.
I'll open it from a distance with Mage Hand.
So you cast Mage Hand, and you pull the door, and it pushes open. And you see Ebja standing out there, and he stands outside and says, "Listen, could you please stop with the humming? You have been doing that all night. I need to work. You need to stop doing that."
I think that your daughter gave me a bug or something. This is a really catchy song. I'm sorry. Do you know it?
He looks and says, "Of course I don't know it. I've never heard this song." Look,
Yeah, but you seem to be able to hum it perfectly.
I know, right?
Of course, I've been listening to you guys hum it.
It's good, right?
No, it is not good.
I just don't think you've lived it in your heart. Here, I'm gonna take out my instrument.
And he just goes, "Fine, enough." And then you hear somebody else at the door. "Good heavens, what is going on out here?" And you hear that Vanya has woken up. "What are you doing out here?" And he goes, "Listen, Vanya, I'm sorry. It's just our guests are just humming and it's been bothering me. I'm sorry. I've been really behind on the scriptorium. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for snapping. And he turns around and walks away.
As he's walking away, I'm gonna ask if he wants any help with the scriptorium.
And he looks back and says, "No, I don't." And coldly turns away.
Best of luck with your work.
Have we slept yet?
You have, but you're not certain how long. You seem still very tired. It is the middle of the night. Also,
Is my throat like are all of our throats sore?
well, actually, you're still humming right now. Do you wish to stop humming?
Yes.
Roll a Constitution saving throw for me. I'm sorry, a Wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
Then you have to tell me what you got.
Ooh. I rolled a 6 total.
You're still humming.
I assume that I'm still sleeping through this. Like, am I like humming while I'm sleeping?
You are humming.
Okay.
In fact, all of you are humming. Varnya, even. Varnya is humming.
Walking, so Farius is gonna walk down the hallway and just kind of like start looking around and notice if like any particular direction that he goes, if the sensation to hum is stronger or like the urge to hum.
Which one are you?
Cape, purple.
Purple?
Yes.
You step out and walk down the hall and you look around and it feels the same.
Okay.
But Varnya follows behind you and says, What is it?"
I was seeing if we could triangulate the source of this humming. Have you always hummed this at night?
No. And Varnya begins to cast a spell.
Well, I'm gonna do detect magic. Peek through the door.
You gonna look at detect magic?
Hmm.
Who are you gonna detect magic on?
If I can see her casting a spell, then I'll do it on her.
You could roll an insight check and see what she's doing.
Can I roll an insight to see what she's rolling? Or what she is casting?
You can.
I think I've seen into the future, and I'm pretty sure I saw exactly what she was doing.
So, the spell, I could tell you what it is right now. Okay, yeah. So you're gonna cast detect magic on her to see what she's casting.
Yeah.
Or are you just gonna observe her?
I'll detect magic.
Okay. So you cast detect magic. You see that she's casting a. I guess, do I just tell you a divination spell,
Yes.
or do I
believe
tell you
so.
what the spell is?
I mean, I would love to know, but I'm pretty sure it just tells me the school of magic.
Okay. So she casts a spell, and did you want to roll to insight to see what she rolls? What you roll?
I rolled a 12.
A 12.
He rolled a 12.
What's your class?
I rolled.
A rogue. So it'd be I probably don't figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately you don't. She does cast a spell, and she kind of gets this shocked look on her face. And she kind of goes, listen, I'm sure it's nothing. You don't have to worry about anything. You can go
Oh, I'm
back to
worried
bed.
about
No,
I-
no, trust me. Everything will be fine. If you'll excuse me, I must talk to Ebla. And she walks upstairs. And she goes up through the stairs.
I think about this time I'm just kind of like rousing from the people talking, and I like grip my throat and I'm like, why does my throat hurt?
This guy's night. Come on, you know.
Oh my gosh.
You're all humming, of course, while you're having this
Yeah.
conversation.
Right.
If you want it, so if you do want to stop, you do have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
I'll try to stop.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me, roll me
Okay.
a wisdom saving throw and tell me what it is.
Just a sec. All right, that is a 9 plus 6, 15. A 15.
Shoot. Remind me what you're rolling for again.
Humming.
Wisdom saving throw?
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm sorry. A 15. So you do stop humming, but it is difficult for you to do. It's like really hard. But you're able to stop it.
Stifling the urge.
Right. It is like on the verge of happening, but you are fighting it off. What do you all want to do?
How often are we allowed to attempt stop humming?
Whenever you want.
I would like to try to stop again, so that way I can try to follow her upstairs.
Okay.
Like 10 paces behind, 12 paces behind.
All right. So
It only if I successfully stop humming. So
All right.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'll also ask.
Okay, there you go. I got a 22.
22.
I'm
You.
really determined to be quiet and follow.
Which color are you?
Purple.
Purple. Okay.
Can
So
I also
you
have my bat
bite
bat
down
phone?
on your lip and chase after her. And you follow her up to the second story. Oh, and you don't.
I'll follow as well. And can I ask after?
I would like
she-
to say I am trying to do this as stealthily as possible as well.
Okay, no problem.
Okay,
I was
But-
gonna have my bat follow her.
I'll hang back then because I'm clinky as hell.
Oh, shit.
Did she stop humming after she cast her spell?
She did not.
Okay.
So you guys arrive upstairs.
Is my bat up there?
You're about up in the top story.
Yeah, I love her as high as possible above her.
Yes. So you come up to the second story. You cast your bat to follow her, but you already see her on the other side, making her way up the stairs. To the north. Oh, shoot.
I don't know if you guys wanna.
So I lost Varnia for a second. I misplaced her. So you see her kind of make a quick hurry up down the hallway and then up through the second set of stairs.
If you guys don't want to risk it, I can just send the bat up there.
Yeah, I'll hang back in the basement, just like near where you are, and I'll just kind of like wait for updates from you in terms of what you see.
Okay. You watch her climb up through the top story and then continue up to the cellar door. And you could see her touch her hand on it, and then she rings a bell. And then she turns around and she comes back down.
Was the bell on her person, or was it like attached to the door?
The bell was on the door.
Is the bat hanging around to see like what happens with the door, or is the bat like following her back down?
If the door would have opened or moved, probably the door.
So the door did not move.
Okay. Then back with that number.
And so she heads back down. Does she do you want to keep your distance away from her so she doesn't see you, or do you want to approach her?
As far as the 60 feet in blind sight can go.
Okay, so you just want to stay out of her line of sight?
Mhm.
Okay, so Varnya goes back downstairs. And she starts coming out through the side. One second. Okay. She comes out through the side. And I'm not sure where you were standing. I guess you're going to be right here.
Yeah.
But you could see her walk down, and then you duck and hide behind the bookshelf. And she is none the wiser and walks past and then starts to head downstairs.
Me casually getting chili in the kitchen.
Are you asking if it is?
If she's coming all the way downstairs, I'm gonna just be casually getting chili if there's still some out in the kitchen.
Okay.
Also, is Galby there?
Galby is not there.
Okay.
Which color are you?
That's all.
Red?
Yellow.
White. So
Someone
you
else as well.
head off into the kitchen, and Varnya starts walking down the hall.
Yep, casually getting chili. Probably still humming.
She comes in and walks through the door. What? What? You see, that's what the tongs are for. I'm telling you.
Could I
Hold
ask
on.
too? After like Varnya went upstairs, I'm just kind of like hanging around waiting for updates on like what the bat sees. I'd probably just go down the hallway and stand outside of Gelby's door and see if I could hear humming coming from inside.
You can hear humming coming from inside.
Okay.
But Varnya walks up and says, Oh my, hi, I didn't see you there. How are you?
Chilling. You want some chili?
No. I think not. I think might be trying to go back to bed. If you Excuse me. And
Where'd you go?
oh, well, I just went up to go check on something for a moment, but things will be fine.
What things might be fun? Or could I try to see if she's hiding something?
If she's hiding something,
Mm,
yes,
like insight?
you can roll an insight.
If I'm down here too, could I also roll to if I'm just kind of like standing and watching from a slight distance?
You can.
A 16.
16.
I got a natural 1, so that's nothing.
And that one. So she just, you can't really see a good look at her face. You just can't really hear her voice very well. But for you, Zanram, Zaram, sorry, you can tell that she is quite panicked. Like you can see it on her face that something is wrong. But she doesn't act on it.
Well, excuse me, ma'am. If you're working here, I think it might beseech you to tell us, the customers paying for these rooms, that if something's wrong inside the building, we should know about it.
Oh, well, you see, it's nothing. It's nothing important. It's just a small inconvenience. I've alerted the avowed, and they'll be down here in the morning, and they'll sort this out. Nothing to worry about.
I would just sleep much nicer at night knowing exactly what was the matter that would need the help out.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not too sure.
I
But
see you've also gotten a liking to that song.
well, no, I haven't gotten the liking to this song. I simply cannot stop. How have you stopped?
I'm not sure. Maybe because I like it. Everyone else doesn't seem to like it. I quite like the melody.
You like it? Okay, well, I guess that's good. I can't seem to stop getting it out of my head, but that's okay. I just go to sleep, and in the morning, the Avad will come down, and
Because I'm around and like hearing the conversation, can I come up and just ask like, have they had to come and solve problems like this before, or is it a frequent occurrence?
she kind of like looks over. Oh, yes. Oh, no, this isn't a frequent occurrence. Nothing like this has ever happened before.
How do you know that the avowed can do anything about it?
Well, I called them.
Just
So
to see if they can figure out what's going on?
yes, well, you see, it's outside of my capabilities, unfortunately, but the avowed will be here. No need to worry.
Have you guys been humming this tune for quite long, or is this a recent thing?
I've never done this before, ever. I've never heard of this. This is the
Quite
first time I've
interesting.
ever seen anything like this.
Have there been any new guests other than us four?
No, there hasn't. Not for a couple of weeks. But you're new though.
Well, I just find that your castle is quite weird. Has there been anything weird going on the past weeks or so in or around the castle?
No, there hasn't.
I'm not getting a lot of mileage out of this spell, but we're gonna do it again because at any time I feel like now is the most appropriate. And we're immediately going to what's the surface thoughts of the detect thoughts?
Of Varnya.
Yes.
So, again, you used detect thoughts on Varnya. You could peer into her mind. You could hear the panic. You could see the terror. But this singing, it really bothers her. But she thinks on the inside, the avowed will be here in the morning. Just things will be fine. But while you are hearing her thoughts, you are also hearing her hum the song inside her mind.
What?
Really good song.
You fucking kidding me?
Ooh, was that me?
What was that?
I don't know. Did I do that?
Did you do
I don't know.
But probing deeper, uh, wisdom saving throw.
What's up?
I would like to probe deeper with wisdom saving throw and like quickly mention what exactly she did upstairs. What'd you do upstairs?
All right. 15.
So meets and beats it, I believe.
Yeah, because the saving throw is 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that succeeds.
So nothing.
Shawty.
Guess not.
Damn. Sorry, man. So, if anything, do you have anything else you want to ask her?
I already asked her if she wants some chili. How many avowed are there currently in the castle?
So she just goes, I'm not too, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure. It's late. It's late. We should probably head to bed, okay? And you could hear she's got quite a bit of panic. So she starts to turn and walk away. And when she does, you just hear this horrifying scream coming from upstairs.
I guess I'll book it up there and see what's going on.
I will say, as soon as she went downstairs, what I was going to do was go and put the book that I had taken exactly where I'd gotten it from.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. So you run past her. Does everybody follow upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so. Give you two. Whoop. Okay, here you are.
Yep. Right here. I didn't remember exactly where it was, but I'd imagine I'd just be at this table here.
Let me push this one here.
Did the
Who's that
scream
running
sound
laps?
like a male voice or a female voice?
Oops. What's up?
Did the scream sound like a male voice or a female voice?
It was a male voice.
Uh-oh.
You guys run upstairs and you come to a closed door. But you could hear screaming
Is
on
that
the
where
inside.
Ebda,
That is exactly where Ebda
Ebda
is.
was working?
It is exactly where he is. And he is just absolutely screaming. "Ah!"
I guess I'll pound on the door and see if it's unlocked. Try to open it.
You walk up, you pound on the door, and you open it, and finding it unlocked, you push it open. No idea why that sounds spiking like that.
Oh, wait, that's where somebody is.
So you break open this door, and you find Ebda on the floor, just absolutely screaming.
Is there anything wrong with
Can I
him?
cast calm emotions on him?
You can cast calm emotions on him. He's just screaming, "Stop it! Stop it! Make the song stop! Stop it!" And his eyes are just bulging, and his veins are popping in his head. His face is super red.
Okay. Calm emotions is a charisma 14 save.
Well, I feel like that's something for an enemy, isn't it? Wouldn't it just automatically pass for an ally? Or somebody trying to help him?
Depending on whether they're willing, maybe.
They can choose to fail if he chooses to fail.
Yeah, a creature can choose to to fail the save if it wishes. So I guess it's depending on him.
So you walk up to him and you offer him help. And he says, "Please, I'll do anything. Just make it stop, please." Ha 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 ha. And you hold your hand over him and you cast a spell on him. And he just, oh, God, oh, thank you. Oh, it's gone.
I'll say, what's gone? What was happening? Why were you screaming?
Are you humming right now?
I am not.
No. Yes, I would say you should roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 24.
24. You take a breath and you force yourself to stop. Ask what were you asking again?
Oh, I was just asking, he said, I don't remember what he said, but it's just like it's gone or it's stopped. Just being like, what's gone, what's stopped, and why were you screaming?
He was like, the song, it's just in my head. It's just tearing away at me. It was the only thing I could think. It was driving me mad.
And you don't hear it now?
What about the rest of you? Are the rest of you humming?
Ah, shit.
I am
Yeah, I'll
not.
start.
All of you roll a wisdom saving throw.
I think I saw into the future and I stopped fucking humming.
Ooh.
Shit. Maybe so did he. Maybe I didn't see that in the future. Fuck.
Did anyone fail it?
Oh yeah, no, I assume you can't see this. Yeah, we both got a 10.
A 10? Okay. You guys are not humming. You stop humming. While you're talking to Ebda. What were you asking him?
I'll ask. When did you first start hearing the song? Do you remember when it first came into your mind, or were you talking to anybody or doing anything out of the ordinary when you first started hearing it?
No, I heard it from you. I heard it coming from your room. I went downstairs to get some soup, and I heard your voice. I heard you humming. I walk over to the door. I couldn't believe it. Then I come
Excuse
up
me, Mr.
here.
Ebnut.
Yes?
Does your daughter have a dog?
Does what?
Wait, you said it happened after you had the stew? Did you not have stew earlier tonight?
I've been working all night. I just came down and got stew by myself.
And then when you came back up, you started hearing the song.
After I heard it come from your room. You know what? I think it was you that brought this song down here. We've been down here for months. You just got here and now this song is here.
We heard it in our heads too, but I mean, I didn't hear it until after I ate the stew, and it sounds like I know you heard it from our room, but you didn't start hearing it in your head until you had the stew, right?
Who is this blue guy here?
Was Blue Olive?
Olive.
That's who disconnected, right?
I think Olive, disconnected.
He disconnected. Oh, snap. When did he go?
That
He
was
must
the
have
one
just
who
been within the last,
disconnected.
5 or
It was
10
like,
minutes.
yeah,
5 minutes ago, maybe.
it was a few minutes ago.
Oh, snap. My headphones didn't even alert me he left. Huh. Okay.
So he doesn't know necessarily that we know that Gelby is his daughter. I guess I would just say, like, I'd never heard this song, as far as I could tell, either until we came down here. And when Varnir was showing us rooms, there was a small girl down there humming this same song. So whatever it was here before we got here.
Varnya, or Ebda goes, "How dare you insinuate my daughter had anything to do with this? She would never have something to do with this."
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, does your daughter have a dog? And also, who made the soup?
He says, "I don't have a dog in here. We're not allowed to have pets. And I didn't make the stew. Crinkle made it." Ajax, what's your character's name?
Does your
I need to look at that.
Alfarius.
Adarius, will
On
you,
this one, right?
while they're having this argument, you could hear something behind you. Behind the door behind you. But you can't quite make out what it is, but it sounds like somebody talking.
Huh.
But Ebda is still shouting,
Can I, like...
"What's up?"
Oh, what's Ebda saying?
Oh, Ebda's like, he's still yelling about
his
his... He's still yelling about his daughter. "I'll have you not talk ill of my daughter like that. How dare you?"
We weren't
I'm not
talking
speaking ill of anybody. I'm just telling you what happened. That is that there was a small girl in the cellar humming this same song when we arrived.
Well, I can assure you she
It's
has nothing to do with this.
I don't think she does. If I'm being honest, I think Crinkle does. She didn't seem too kind of any of us being here.
The Kenku. Yes. I bet the Kenku has
You don't
something to
gotta
do with it.
say it like that. Her name is Crinkle.
I've been nothing but polite to her since I've gotten here. All she's ever treated me with was rejection.
And probably spiked the stew.
The stew?
Yes. And as he's like quieting down, can I like hear any like can I make out more of what's going on behind me?
So,
Yeah, I wanted to open the door and make sense to know on the side.
so you can, if you want, just be like, you could open the door if you like.
Absolutely.
I'll
Who's
kind
talking
of
like that?
I'll kind of like as he's going towards the door, I'll kind of like position to distract him and try to draw him into our conversation more about the stew.
Okay. Block him in. And do you open the door
With the mage hand.
with Mage Hand? So the door opens, and inside is just a wash of fireflies. They are everywhere. Like you've got larvas, they're all in jars, and a bunch of them are free. It seems this is the place where they are taken care of. But with the door open, you could actually hear a muffled voice coming from inside.
I walk inside.
What's the thing?
All right, which color's going in?
Yellow.
So you walk in, and you start looking around the place. And you hear that there is some voice coming from underneath the floor, underneath this stone. What do you
The hell?
what do you do with this? What do you do?
Is there any like vents or pipes
Any
that lead down?
pipes? So when you put weight on the stone, you notice that it's actually fairly loose.
I try to get it undone.
You try to you pull it off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you bend over and you find yourself lifting this stone up off of the ground. And then you could hear a voice singing inside this hole. And it sings, "See your mother scything wheat, forgotten husband slept near. With a swing she took his feet, with another took his ear. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame? Shemshine. See a dog that knows how to heal, never heeds pleads a command. Mother gives it a tasty meal, dog chose instead to eat her hand. Does the shadow have a name? Shimshine. Causes grief, avoids the blame? Shimshine. Sees a son doing his chores, washing his clothes, for a folks in town, fell into the river's war, sank to the bottom and drowned. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshine. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshine. And this voice just keeps singing this song over and over. And not only that, but now all of you are singing this song.
Does the
Wow,
voice
probably just
sound
over
like
here.
does the voice sound like anybody that we have heard so far coming in the library?
It doesn't. But
And
you can fit down inside this hole.
could I also just like roll like a either like a history check or look for the Shimshai, like what is this like entity being referred to?
Yes.
Can I as well?
Yes.
Oh, that is a natural 20. Um Plus 4, so that's a 24.
A 24.
Or I'll still roll, actually.
You think to yourself, I could have heard something about this, like a book with a curse attached to it. But it's just you can't remember. The only thing really is it's just this song is just really really just taking over your thoughts.
Burrowing into
But
the mind.
Varnya, however, runs you over and says, "Hi, wait a second. I've heard that song. I've heard that before." And she says, I've heard that name. I've heard of it. Come with me. I could show you." And she runs out of the room.
I'll send my bat down the hole and I'll follow her.
All right.
You send your bat down the hole that you opened?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure we don't lose track of that.
Creepy singing voice. I concur. We definitely got.
So
Can I just like take a peek down in the hole before, like, kind of as she's starting to make her way out? Like, can I see what kind of like depth or like drop there would be to like go in the hole?
So
How far
the
how
depth
far deep does the bat go?
isn't that deep, but you reach your hand inside and you could feel something inside. It's smooth and it's round. And it's definitely where the singing is coming from.
Is it something that I can pick up and take out of the hole?
It is.
I will pick it up and take it out of the hole.
You pull out a human skull, and the skull is singing the song.
I'll just be like, you don't see that every day.
Varnya comes back and says, "What's taking so long? Ah! My God, what is that?" Oops.
Is the
Yeah.
door like opening and clattering as it's singing, or is it just like, it's kind of a
Emitting the
sound
noise.
that's,
It's
emitting from the skull?
clattering like the song, like it's singing.
Okay.
And Vanya gets this shocked look on her face, like, "Oh my goodness. That's the merchant that, oh." And she kind of backs up. And she trips over this barrel and kind of falls over and kind of like is sitting on the floor.
I'll just say, do people routinely die and get buried within this library?
She goes, "No."
Who's this merchant?
Okay, so a long time ago, there was a merchant that came and visited the Firefly Cellar, and just something happened to him. We could never find him, and then during that same day we couldn't find him. The Avowed in here hung himself, and then she steps out to the main foyer and she said, he hung himself up there. What happened to the merchant? I didn't know. But anyway, there you go. That's why the place was sealed down, and that's why nobody's been here for so long.
Was the Avowed named Shemshime?
No, I don't believe it was. I think it was. So the name is actually similar to Yevon, but we have somebody here close to that name, so it's not. It's somebody else. She said, "No, the Avowed was not Shemshine, but I did, however, run across a book that did have Shemshine's name on it over in my scriptorium, or my bindery."
Okay, so the skull's still singing, and am I like feeling compelled to start humming again now that I'm like holding the skull in my hand?
No, you were all singing.
We're all singing along. That's right.
Yeah, you're singing. What do you want to do with
And
it?
whatever happened to the merchant that made the dude kill himself?
Nobody knows, Varnya says. Gotta keep moving her out of the shot. I keep pushing the shot. I need to let this happen.
So how did his skull end up in the floor?
Well, I don't know. I think it... Perhaps the
What's more
avowed killed him.
importantly is what. More importantly is we need to figure out why his daughter was drawing this scene that he's singing about.
I assume the underlying tale is probably as infectious to the mind as the song is.
Maybe. But maybe, do you think, well, would she have gone down here?
Down in here? No, she's not allowed in here. She's not allowed in the bindery or the scriptorium.
Well, then I think it would be good to find out how or when she was exposed to it, so that way we can figure out, next steps.
I'll say that you mentioned, Barnia, that this area was sealed off for some time. How long ago was it reopened? How long have people been down here again since it was reopened?
Well, it didn't happen until I started the restoration. That was 6 months ago.
Months ago.
The skull.
There's one
Do you remember?
who's been here for a while.
So, what do you guys do with the skull?
Well, I don't want to leave it here, but I'm also reluctant to just like have it right on my person. Yeah, I don't know. I guess for the time being, I'll just put it in like a side satchel that I have or something like that. Like,
Okay. You take the skull and you put it in a satchel and you tighten it closed. But the singing keeps coming from your satchel. It doesn't stop.
How easy is it to, can we fight the urge to sing the song?
You can. It is a Wisdom 10 saving throw.
I will roll that.
6. It's a catchy song. Shemshime, Shemshime.
Yeah, I got a 10 exactly, so I'm just barely able to suppress it.
Got a 17.
17. So, anything above a 10, you stop singing. If you're below, you're still singing. You can't stop.
Oh, he had his hand, Shemshime, Shemshime.
So, what do you guys wish to do?
Well, she was going to show us
Yes.
where the avowed hung
Themselves?
Oh, she
or
stepped
or
out.
Was it the
She stepped out into the this story, and she pointed up above. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Let me just. It's this one. She's pointing just right above, right here. Right where right here is where she's pointing.
And is this underneath the floor above where there was like the whole
The book, yes.
like book was hanging over?
That's right.
Okay. And the book says be curious.
Yes.
Okay. So I can see right up through the ceiling of this to the floor above.
You can. You can see right up there. You could see the statue of the book still floating.
Did he hang himself from the book?
No, he hung himself on the railing.
Does anyone know what's written on the statue of the book?
It just said be curious as far as I could see, but I'd probably be interested to go back up there and take a closer look at it. I just kind of took a glancing look before.
Okay. So Varnya starts to move ahead. You go up the stairs really quick, and you check out this this statue. What do you want to know from it? What do you want to see? It's a
I guess I just want to better. I don't think detect magic would really do much on it. I guess I just want to like inspect it closer to see if there's any indication that there's like more to it than its like base appearance. So, like there isn't anything in it where, you know, there's either something like embedded in it, or there's nothing that looks like it could be any kind of like mechanism or trigger or
So you go up
that's probably the gist of it.
and you inspect this giant stone book, and nothing out of the book itself seems obvious. You look at the cover and it says be curious. You look at the chains that are holding it, and you could see that it's actually quite rusty up there.
Are the chains just kind of like embedded into the ceiling above?
They are, but you could
Okay.
see little gaps in the concrete above holding the book suspended.
I mean, I don't want to just start breaking shit, you know. they say no destruction. I'm curious to ask Varney though, like, why is this book hanging like this? It's an odd way to display a statue or, you know, something ornamental like this. Is there some greater significance as to why it's hanging by a chain?
And she said, well, I don't know. I've kind of seen this statue as sort of a be curious, let your thoughts float on the wind, that sort of thing.
If I was curious as to how strong these rusty chains were and pulled on them, would that be transgressing
Please
the rules of
do
the
not
library?
do not touch the statue. I have no idea the quality of that thing. In fact, we're actually having somebody come by and remove it.
Remove the statue?
It's just way too dangerous to be up there.
If it fell through the floor, that could really hurt somebody.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, it's a beautiful statue, but to have it in such a dangerous place, no. I'm sure
How big is
600 years ago it was good, but today it is not. What would you ask?
the gaps between the chains or in the walls?
They're about I would probably say like a 4x6.
Would you say that's big enough for a bat to get through? If there's any way, or if there's any room past just the gaps?
Oh, you mean the gaps for the ceiling?
Yeah.
Oh, so there is enough room for the bat to swing through. The book is quite large, but it doesn't fill the entire space up top.
Gotcha. Does
Yeah.
it seem like there's anything past that, or does it look like shallow?
Doesn't have anything past that.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, what would you guys like to do? Oh, we were following Varnya.
Yes.
Varnya brings you over and says, "All right, this is my bindery. Here, allow me to open the door for you." And she unlocks the door and opens it for you. And oh shoot. All right. There we go. And she brings you inside and says, "Okay, I'm sure I've seen that book in here somewhere." Inside, you see that Varnya's bindery is quite a messy place. There's leather strips all over the place. There's books that still need finishing. But she says, I'm not sure where, but please help me look.
What book are we looking for?
I'm sure I've seen the Shemshime book in here somewhere.
Ah,
Like to investigate.
okay.
book.
Yeah, I guess investigation.
So, you guys roll an investigation for me. All of you who's looking. Is Oliver back or is he just gonzo?
I got a 25.
I think it might be.
Dirty,
It might be gone.
dirty 20.
Let's
You-
see,
have you messaged
investigation.
them?
I got 19.
All right. Who rolled the 24?
I got a 25.
25. Okay.
How far is?
So you run in and you start looking at Varnya's desk, and you find one of her logs that explains what she's been doing. And you crack it open and you find her recent work. And it has a couple of notes to it. It says, "Everlasting Love. Replace the cover." It says, "Mystery of the Mermaids. Replace pages. Shemshime's Bedtime Rhyme. Repair the spine."
Huh.
And those are
Ironic.
on her to-do list.
I'm going to say, oh, hey, I found notes here saying that you need to replace the spine on it. So I'm assuming it's one that doesn't have a spine, if that helps.
She looks at the log that you show her. Yes, I remembered this book. Shimshine's Bedtime Rhyme. It was more of a musical box than it was a book. And she looks over on her desk and she says, "Okay, yes, I remember. It was right here." And she points to the books that needed repair, and the both of you only see two of them.
And I will say I've actually seen a musical box since coming down here. As we were settling into our quarters, I happened to peek into, I believe, Geldy's room, and saw what looked like a music box down there. Maybe that's what you're looking for?
What? I'm not sure about that. And she kind of peeks over and she looks over at Ebda, still in his office, and she goes, "Listen, we cannot just go into her room and ask her for if she has a music box or not. I've been in her room before. She does have a music box down there, but She got it from her mother.
Have you ever heard the song that it plays?
No.
Maybe we could ask her to play it for us. Would you know the Shemshime nursery rhyme music box if you saw it?
I do. Yes, it's definitely not that box. This book was it was like red. It had and she's trying to fight the urge to sing this song while she's describing you this box. But she said it's red. It had like a goldish color, like a bronze to it. No, it had the resemblance of a book, but when I opened it, it looked like it was something that Gnomish would make.
Did you read anything like that in the Gnomish cookbook?
Did I?
No,
I
no.
know, like
Yeah, I don't think those two would be connected.
just a funny little coincidence.
Yeah. You know, I thought about that.
No, I think we ought to check out the music box anyways. At the very least, get the sound of it. I mean, nobody wants to blame the little kid, but
Yeah, it's an easy way to tie off a loose end.
And Varnya's like, actually, I strongly disagree with this, but if you must, then I will let you.
Yeah, we don't have to alarm the girl. We just have to, maybe let her know that I don't know.
well, we just
easy
need to
alibi.
ask her to play her favorite music boxes. All we really need to do about it, right? And then she doesn't need to
Yeah, we don't have to alarm
know
her.
all the spooky aspects of it.
So, while you guys walk away, you notice it's starting to get really, really cold in here.
Ooh, I know you said you really like the chili, but dang, it's really chilly.
Can we see anybody's breath?
Yes, you can. Like, it is outrageously cold. Well, not outrageously, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
you are
Very
definitely
noticeably
noticing.
different.
Yeah, it's very noticeable.
Is there any places that are colder than others?
No, it feels pretty cold throughout the whole place.
One
Wasn't
more
there
thing
one
I
per-
might
Wasn't there one
ask
person?
Varnya would just be like, so the Avowed are coming in the morning? Just be
Yes,
like, is there any reason they can't come sooner? This is a very bizarre set of circumstances. It
well,
seems strange that there wouldn't be more urgency behind this.
she says, well, you see, when I casted a spell earlier, and it seems like we're all under an enchantment. Every single one of us. I don't know how to solve this problem, but the Avowed must do it. And in the meantime, we must stay down here.
Is there no way to summon the Avowed sooner?
Unfortunately, I can't. The best we could do is just wait for them to come in the morning.
Hmm. Can I like insight check her to see whether this is like true or not?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll for me an insight.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So you get a good look at her. And she is she believes what she says. She believes, there really is nothing that she can do, nothing that nobody can do, and she's just certain that we all
We
just stay
just gotta
down here.
ring the
Like,
bell and wait.
yeah, just ring the bell and wait.
Okay.
Is there anyone upstairs that's more powerful than you know?
Unfortunately, I'm not. There isn't.
Wasn't
You
there
know,
one person that was like chilly as hell?
you mean Crinkle?
Did we notice?
Are you?
Yes.
What was the question one more time?
Wasn't there a person that was uh noticeably colder than anyone else?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Crinkle
there.
did seem cold. It was said as they were like walking to their bedroom. But maybe that was just emotionally cold.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
emotionally cold.
oh okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. She wasn't cold. She didn't do anything like that. But she's very emotionally cold.
Well, I mean, she also has been here six. Wait, so sorry, question. You shared with us your vision of when you looked into her mind, right? Like you took us aside and talked to us about it, or no?
Like seeing that memory, you mean?
Yeah, because I thought you talked, or was it somebody else you talked to us about?
Was it when you read Varnya's mind about something earlier?
No, it was like there was a detect thoughts looking into Crinkle's mind,
Oh
and
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like surfacing a memory that was like 60 plus years old.
Right.
And Gelby also said like, "Oh, Crinkle has been here a really long time." But
That's
that's I think the gist of what we got.
that's right.
So I mean, we know she's been here probably long enough to know what happened
To the merchant.
to the merchant and to the avowed.
Hmm.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, person, is Gelby? Am I saying that right? Gelby?
Yeah, Galby.
Galby?
It's, well,
Galby, is she like in her room now, or
well, you do see that her door is closed, and you can hear her humming.
okay? I'd like to knock on the door and ask to come in. Galby, can we come in? Any response,
So
or is she just
you
humming in her sleep?
she does wake up, and she opens the door, and she goes, "Hi, what is it?" And are you singing in front of her?
I was, yeah, I was still singing.
Well, can you roll a wisdom saving throw? We'll see if you are singing or
Yeah,
not.
I probably would have tried to stop before. Oof, a 9.
Oh. You open the door and you are singing to her, and you ask her, what did you want to ask her?
Um, hey, can you show us your favorite music box? And do you, when you said earlier you like to sing and like kind of like pausing in between to like sing the song, were you talking about this song?
And she hears you singing, and she starts singing the song now. And she's like, yes, these are the words. It's like they were in my head this whole time. And And when she starts singing, you kind of notice it is getting now a little bit more cold.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
and she's like, my my music box. Oh, okay. Well, it's right there on the shelf." And she turns and she points to it on the.
Can I?
Can I take a look at it, or can we take a look at it?
Yeah, you could all kind of hurtle outside the door and have a peek inside.
I'll do
And then
detect magic on it.
You don't feel any magic coming from it at all.
Gotcha.
While we're retrieving the music box, knowing that she was essentially drawing a scene from the song, I want to just ask her, Gelby, you mentioned that you were worried about people seeing your drawings. Who were you worried about seeing your drawings, and why were you worried that they might see these?
I just didn't want to get in trouble.
Why would you get in trouble for drawing?
I don't know. I was just scared to show people.
Have you showed people your drawings before and had them get upset?
No. I draw all the time.
Hmm. It's just something about these drawings that you didn't want other people to see, or you thought that they would get upset.
Well, I don't like them.
Oh. Have you told anybody about this before?
No. I just started
How,
doing it.
how long have you been drawing things that you don't like?
Like today.
Just today?
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Okay.
is there anything else that was new today? Did anything else happen?
No. I heard a
When did you eat?
I ate earlier when the stew was done.
Okay. Were the bad drawings before or after the stew?
I drew them before the stew.
Before the stew? Okay.
Well, I guess we can, um, you know, gently retrieve the music box and ask her if she could wind it up and play it for us.
And she does while everyone's singing, and she cranks it and it plays a song that is not the one you're listening to.
Okay. I'll just say thank you. That was a lovely song.
Where did you get that music box?
It was my mother's.
And is your mother still with your father?
No, she died.
See, it's very unfortunate. How'd that happen, if you know?
Well, I don't know. It was a really long time ago.
Hmm. Has your father ever told you the reason why?
Yeah, he said she got sick.
Hmm. Did he or the doctors ever tell you the illness?
No.
Do you know how long she was sick or what her symptoms were?
No, I don't. I was too small.
Okay. Well, if we don't have any other questions for her, just say, sorry to disturb you. Thank you for letting us see and hear your music box, and we have a good rest of your night's sleep.
Uh-huh. And she goes, "No, I think I'm going to stay awake now." And she starts singing the song, and she runs down the hall and then runs up the stairs, and then you could kind of hear some footsteps and like a door open. And you would assume she probably just ran up to her dad up in the scriptorium.
Okay. I guess just like looking back at the rest of the player characters, just like, do we want to investigate the skull hole any more than we already have?
The what? The
Yeah,
which hole?
the hole that I pulled the skull out of. You know, I don't know if there's really anything else down there. I
Oh,
just kind of reached my hand down.
so when you pulled it out, you pulled out the rest of it, and it was just a bunch of bones and really old rags. It seems like it's been somebody who's been in that hole for a very long time.
Okay, but it was clearly just like a very shallow hole
Yes,
with like there wasn't any other kind of like passageways that were linking to it or like larger rooms that it might be connected to.
that's right. It was just a hole where that.
Okay.
Did the rags look of a merchant or of a avowed?
Well, they definitely look different from what the Avowed would wear today. But you're not really too sure if the Avowed would have wore something different. Although it very could possibly have been rags from a merchant.
Gotcha.
Did it look like there
I
was
think
only
it's
one
worth-
set of bones down there?
Yes.
I think it's worth investigating Kringle. I mean, she definitely seems to be the one who would have the most answers, given how long she's been here.
Yeah, did we hear how long ago this like singing merchant came through and that whole business happened? I don't know if we got like a time frame for that.
You remember Varnya telling you it was around 200 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So it would have been much more than, you know,
Oh.
Crinkle would have been alive.
Still, if Crinkle was the caretaker, somebody had to have been a caretaker before, or maybe there would have still been some like word of mouth, or you know, there might have been an understanding of what happened before. If she's been caretaking this place for 60 years, but it's only been reopened for like 6 months, there still would have been a lot of change that they would have witnessed here or been privy to potentially. But yeah, it sucks to just go around banging on everybody's doors in the middle of the night, waking them up. But it's either that or try to go back to sleep until morning. Is there a sense of how long, how far away morning is from present time?
You have no idea.
Okay.
But as you guys are standing there, something odd begins to happen. You notice at the exact same time, the fireflies will stop producing light all at the same time for about 2 seconds, leaving you in total darkness. And then they come back on.
All right. What's different in the room?
Unsettling as fuck. Can I make an investigation check to kind of like see if anything's like different or out of place afterwards?
You don't have to make a roll for this one because you don't see
Already
anything
did.
different.
Nothing's different.
Yeah, nothing's different. It's just all of the fireflies just went out and then came back on.
Did it just happen once, or is it like a pulsing or like repetitive thing?
They're speaking Morse code.
Well, you did watch it happen only that one time, and you might feel relieved that hopefully it is the one time, but unfortunately it was not. After a few more moments, it happens again.
Okay. I'll cast light on. I'm wearing like an amulet. Cast it on my amulet,
Okay.
just to make sure that wherever I am or we are, at least, if the fireflies go out, that we're not left in pitch black.
Okay, so you activate your light so you could see in the darkness. However, the next time it happens, your light goes with it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'll just be like, that's never happened before.
Uh, I hear they make a potion for that, but we should definitely look into this.
It happens to all men your age. It's okay.
Okay, so
Like, how old are you?
what do you guys want to do?
Well,
Um,
it's either Crinkle or if we could go up and mess with that rusty book chain while nobody's looking, that might be a lead somewhere if that like pulls out of the ceiling, falls through the ceiling. Uh, that could be something.
To make it fall?
Yeah, just like see what happens. Or you had mentioned that there were like gaps in the ceiling where the chains were connected to.
It's
right?
not gaps, it's just it's wearing out.
Oh, you can just tell it's kind of wearing thin. Okay.
Right.
we still haven't located the book itself, though, right? Or not the
Music
book, but
box.
like
Shemshine's bedtime rhyme?
Shemshime's bedtime rhyme.
You haven't. That book still eludes you.
So, and we've like, I'm assuming we've like thoroughly checked her room, and we know it's not there, right?
Opie's room.
You went through, you had a quick look around. You're not 100% sure the size of the book, but you couldn't see any place where it would have been kept.
Okay, I might actually have something for this. Hold on just a moment. So I have locate object.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I can describe or name an object that is familiar to me, and sense it the direction, as long as it's within 1,000 feet of me.
Does the item have to? It has to be familiar to you.
Yeah, it says describe or name an object that is familiar to you. It does say also the spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. So I could potentially ask Varnia. I assume she's some kind of magic wielder in some fashion. Maybe she could create either. Maybe she has a picture of the book. Could create a minor illusion of the book, something like that to give me a better sense of what it looks like. Or else, I'm essentially saying like, look for a book that also plays music, and try to see what that would tell me.
Oh man, I don't know. This is quite a stretch.
Yeah.
I don't know if the spell works that way because I think you have to like actually interact with the object in order for that to happen. Because it sounds like you have to like you would have to examine it
It could
super
be
close.
really specific. I think it could be really specific if I have seen it before, or if I want to find a particular kind of object, then it just is like, oh, here's the nearest object that is like that, and then it'll direct me to it. So there's a possibility that if I'm like a music box, it'll just shine it out of like Gelby's room and be like, oh, here's a music box, but it's not the one that we're looking for. So I would want to maybe ask Varnia, like, oh, do you have either like an image or can you produce an image of the music box? Because she did describe it. She said it was red and gold colored with like bronzing in it. So I have some sense of like how to describe the object in a way where it might be specific enough to find, but
No, it's just
it's at your discretion, I guess.
I know I'm gonna have to make a pass on this simply because it's really hard to determine what it is exactly. Like
Sure.
I'm saying this from like the DM standpoint
Yeah.
of like what the book actually is. It's hard for me to even describe.
Sure. It's a book, but it's not. It's a music box, but it's not.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It. Yes, it is. It is
Okay.
a very mysterious book with secret powers.
Okay. So I have one other idea then. Oh, I don't think I'm a high enough level to do it. I was going to say speak with dead and then talk to the merchant skull, but I don't. I'm not a high enough level to do that as of now.
I mean, we could just try talking to it. All it's been doing is singing
true.
in your satchel this whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I'll just try, or we could try to maybe. If you detect its thoughts, it's probably just going to be singing in your mind, but that could be an idea as well.
It does. You ask it questions, you beg for it to stop. It ignores everything and just continues to sing.
I'm reluctant to smash the skull.
You may if you wish. You guys have total freedom to do whatever you want.
Sure. It's not technically, a possession of the library, so.
Well, we don't know that because it could be an avowed.
Is wait until morning for the avowed an option?
Yes. But the light thing did kind of freak me the fuck out.
Yeah, it'd
Oh,
be
you
hard
need a
to
nightlight to
sleep.
go to bed?
Maybe?
You guys can try to lay down and go to bed.
Well, actually, here's one more idea. So I could put the skull on the ground somewhere and then cast silence around it. Nobody could hear the singing anymore, and see if that helps.
So you do cast silence, and it works. You cannot hear the skull singing anymore. But you still hear the singing.
Okay.
In our own
You're
heads,
still singing.
like
Yeah.
all of us are. Okay.
When you step into the silence, you don't hear the song anymore, but the song keeps going over and over inside your head.
Okay.
So, you guys start noticing the temperature start to really dip, and the lights are still going on and off. I would like you guys to roll for me wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
22.
Wisdom.
7.
A second. I have a 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
So, who was it that failed? Was it
What's the DC?
10, I think.
For charisma? Oh, 15.
Charisma?
15.
Was it charisma or was it wisdom?
It was wisdom.
No, it's charisma. Sorry, did I say wisdom?
Oh, you
It's
said wisdom.
sorry, my bad, guys. It's charisma.
Oh, so I didn't get a 7. Instead, I got a 2.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
I
an 11.
rolled I rolled a 19, and then my charisma. Yeah, I rolled a 19 though. My charisma is a +1, so I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay. Let's see. Was it what color were you? Was it the white guy?
No,
Well,
I'm
all
the
white
white guy.
guys.
I failed.
Okay,
He is
so
a white guy.
the two of you are talking.
Sorry.
Zaram, you just for some reason you can't help yourself. You walk over to the counter and you pick up a knife and you turn.
Not a bowl?
Huh?
I was gonna say not a bowl.
No, not a bowl. You pick up a knife and you try to resist, but you start moving the blade over. Oh man.
Don't say it. Don't say it, child. I'll easily stab myself.
You start bringing it over to. I'm sorry, I can never remember the names. With the red guy. And you start bringing your hand back like you're ready to strike him with it.
Oh, shit. Can I like bring it down on the nearest wall?
You can. How do you want to bring it down?
Um, like I assume I'm being forced in my mind to want to do this, and I'm like slow, like resist most of the time, and then finally low key let go, but like jut it off to the side, or it like hits a wall or a table or something.
Okay. Let's see. So I guess if you're gonna force yourself to knock yourself over, you can roll like an athletics or dexterity or strength, whatever one sounds right.
Well, all of that, I'm a wizard. All that's just gonna have a -1, so
Ugh.
an 8.
An 8.
You're
All right. Let's see what your AC is.
11.
How do I roll for this? I guess. Do you roll to strike, or I guess that's what you do. Roll to attack.
Could I have disadvantage on him?
You
I'm trying
are
I'm trying to.
desperately trying to stop it, so I will allow you to have disadvantage.
Okay. Nice. That rolled how I wanted it to. I mean, does 12 hit your AC? Uh,
Who's red?
red guy. Yeah.
Did we lose another one?
Is Ajax red?
No, no, I'm the purple.
Yeah,
But
Ajax is purple.
On the minis, like there's a white dude with a sword, I think, and then the red guy.
Yeah, I
I'm
thought I
the
had been the white one.
I'm the guy with the cape.
Oh, okay, so the red guy is the dude who left.
Oh snap! I thought that was Oliver. My bad. Let me go ahead and just swap that out.
Hey, I was missing this whole time. I didn't realize it.
Good work, team. We did it together.
Okay. Oh, are you trying to attack me then? If I'm the white guy and you're the blue guy?
Yeah. Does a 12 hit your AC?
No, it does not.
Nice, because I also rolled a 19.
Good. So you take a swing and you just push yourself.
You pushed his
I
whole
threw my
mic over.
mic away when I did that. You
So wait,
push.
was he trying to hit me then?
No, he doesn't want to hit anybody, but he's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You-
being mind
No, was
controlled.
If it would have landed on, it would have landed on me.
Yes, but at the
Okay.
last second, you turn around and say, "What are you doing?" And you move, and he stabs it right into the counter where you were standing. Then he kind of lets go.
I'll take a step back and just be like, "Are you okay?" And I'll cast Sanctuary on myself.
I don't think I like this song anymore, guys.
Just above table. My kids have been watching the Pixar movie Inside Out a lot, and there's like a memory that keeps playing in there where it's like a gum commercial jingle, and it like keeps coming back on. They're like, "Stop bringing the song back up." That just kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, that on crack. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. That amped up to like 15.
How you guys doing, by the way? How you guys feeling?
Doing pretty good.
It's getting
Yeah.
pretty late.
Yeah, I could probably go for like another half hour or so because I'm in Central Time, so it's like 12:30 for me.
Okay. All right. So after that, you let go. You guys talked. It's still not 100% where we're headed. What would you guys like to do exactly? Because
Yeah,
Well, with the temperature decreasing, I don't think we should really wait. I think we should really ask Kringle. Like, that's really the only other lead we have to pursue.
yeah, I think that makes sense.
all right. So you guys look to Varnya. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's been blurry. And she points, "Where's Varnya's room?" And she points right over there. Hers is at the end of the hallway. You guys
You
start
mean
walking.
Kringle's room?
Yeah, Crinkle's room. Who did I say?
Varnya.
Varnya. No, you're right.
No,
It's
Varner
Crinkle.
was. Oh yeah, I thought you were saying Varner was pointing that way. Oh, is that closed?
It is closed. You walk up to the door and you put your hand on it and you shake it. It's locked. What do you do?
Does it feel like there's any like coldness emanating from the room?
It does not feel like it's emanating from the room. However, you do see that there is a huge glow coming from underneath the door.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I guess we can start by knocking.
Start knocking on the door. Just Crinkle, open up. And you could just hear behind the door, "Go away! Leave!"
We need to speak with you. There are a lot of weird things happening outside, and we need to figure out what's going on now.
No, you outsiders, just stay away. It'll be fine. Just go.
Is Crinkle singing?
She is humming.
She's humming.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on her to tell her to open up the door.
All right. Is there a roll that she's got to do?
I believe so. Uh, wisdom saving throw.
She fails. You want her to open the door?
Yes, I want her to open the door and tell us exactly everything that she's not been telling us. It's up to 2 sentences, so
So you get her to open the door, and then she says, "What? What do you want? I know nothing." And she kind of
Can we try
steps
to
back.
Can we try to push our way into the room a little bit?
Yeah. You could just walk up and just butt her to the side, and be like, "Out of my way! What do you got in here?"
I mostly want to immediately start scanning to see if I can see anything that looks like the Shemshime, like music box.
You do see something that looks like it could be a music box, and it's tucked away under Crinkle's cloak. You could kind of see when she moves.
Holding it
I
onto
thought
her
I
person.
told you to tell me everything. You hiding something, lady.
No, I'm not. Go away.
I thought I told you. Oh, give me that damn box. I try to use mage hand.
Mei-chan?
Yeah.
All right. Do you just like use it to grab onto it and pull it in?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you walk up and you're like, you said your line like, "Well, I told you to give it to me," and you use mage hand and you pull it away from her old thimble hands, and you go, "Ah, no!" And
Before
huh?
I like before opening it, cause I like listening to it.
Can you listen to it?
Mm-hmm.
So you put your ear to it, and it doesn't seem like anything's working on the inside.
Shake it.
You shake it; it's heavy, it's thick, and it doesn't shake when you shake anything, but you do notice on the rim, the spine is quite damaged. It looks like it has a big dent in it.
Interesting.
I would say, uh, well, I feel like Crinkle is going to be the main, source of figuring out what's going on here. I can cast Zone of Truth to create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere. My only concern is that Crinkle tries to run out of the room or otherwise just like step outside of it. So
Can I use mold earth to like block the door?
You can.
Nice.
You can
Okay.
investigate the book right now if you want.
I think it's also a matter of figuring out what the hell Kringle knows and like why she has it, why she took it, why she is fascinated with it, and what she's doing up at this hour, like being super shifty.
Uh-huh. So, how does the spell work exactly? You're not...
So I'll cast Zone of Truth. It says you create a magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range. I assume that'll basically take up the entirety of the room. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, the creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. And I know whether or not they succeed or fail on the saving throw.
Okay.
An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. They can be evasive, but they can't tell a deliberate lie. So it's a charisma 14 save.
All right, let's roll this. $11.
Okay. So Crinkle cannot tell a deliberate lie as of now. And the doorway is molded shut with earth. So they can't escape as far as we know.
Okay, and are you guys singing? I'm assuming you're just really mad at her and you don't really care if you're singing in front of her.
More or less, I can try to stop again. I'm happy to try to stop if it's been long enough.
You could try to stop.
Intimidation.
Okay. You said that's a charisma 15?
No, that to stop singing is a wisdom 10.
Oh, okay.
I stopped singing.
I stopped singing.
Okay, you all kind of stand over her. She continues to hum, and she no longer can lie to anybody. Go ahead, ask your questions.
Say, I think it's time to start being honest about what you know and what's going on here. This singing, this music is starting to drive everybody crazy, and we know that it seems to have something to do with this merchant that came here some time ago and Avowed was killed. What do you know of this song, its origin, and why people are compelled to sing or hum it?
She says, the song, it comes from the book. The book has the song.
And why did you take and hide the book in your room? What importance is it to you?
And she's like, If
If she dies right now, I'm gonna be so upset.
she does not break free. And she says, I love it. It sparkles. I couldn't resist. I stole it.
Okay.
I thought it was harmless.
Did you hear everybody else singing and humming? Clearly, you must have.
She says, yes, I know. And she's still humming. And she goes, I tried to stop it.
If anybody else wants to get in on questioning too, it doesn't have to be me who asks questions.
What color is your underwear?
Really? Getting to the heart of the matter.
Smack her like SpongeBob.
You made this stew earlier, right?
Yes.
Did you put anything funny in the stew or do any enchanting to the stew?
I did not do anything to the stew. Nothing. It was good stew.
It was good stew. It was really good stew. Just trying to figure things out.
What do you know of the merchant who came here and the Avowed who killed themselves? Why is this skull singing? And I'll pull the skull out of the bag.
She kind of looks at it. And she starts singing the song. And she goes, I don't know what that is. I don't know. I never cared about this, the history of this place. It was mine.
Okay, I'm gonna smash the skull now. I'm just gonna smash the skull on the ground.
Okay, you take the skull and you just throw it as hard on the ground as you possibly can. Can you roll damage for that?
What kind of an action would it be?
1d6?
Okay.
Basically just like fall damage.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, sorry. That's a 2.
A 2? You take the skull and you just throw it right on the ground in front of everybody. And the skull breaks in half. But one half of the song that still has the face on it continues to sing.
I'm gonna just stomp on that half.
Yeah, go for it.
Ken, you just raise your boot up and you just stomp directly down on top of it and crushing it into pieces. And it finally stops singing. Unfortunately, you have not.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Hope that wasn't the Avowed skull. But hey, now we're all in this together.
Yeah. Seems like maybe the skull wasn't the source of the song. There's something greater that's dealing with. What's up with the fireflies? Why are the fireflies all around here seeming to
They're malfunctioning.
respond to the song? Like the skull was singing and the fireflies and all of their larvae were very strongly attracted to it.
So
What do
you're
you know
a
of the fireflies?
the room that you're in, sorry if I failed to acknowledge this earlier, but the room that you are in is just filled with fireflies. It seems as though Crinkle is a huge fan of them.
And she said that she was like their caretaker. She like feeds them or like cares for them.
Exactly. Yes.
Uh-huh.
You can see her obsession for them is actually quite next level.
Okay.
But you guys still do have the book on you.
Well, I don't want to destroy any of the library's property because that's a big
You-
no-no.
Crinkle, do you know why the fireflies are going in and out?
No, I don't. I have no idea. It's just this song doesn't stop, and I thought I could figure out where it came from in the book or how to use the book to stop it.
Did you learn anything from the book?
Well, and she's still singing the song, and she says, "It doesn't go all the way. It stops. I think it's
It doesn't
broken.
play the whole song.
It's broke. I think it's broken."
Is it possible to like open the book or look at its inner machinery?
You actually can open the book. And
Go ahead.
there is, when you open it, you examine the book. It's big and it's red, and you see these little cards on the face down, and you see a little switch on the side.
The cards are in the book?
Yeah, these little flaps. It's hard to see. Like when you open it up, you can see a little bit on the inside, and there's a bunch of tiny gears. It's so intricate. Like you've never seen anything like this before. But it seems like all of these gears make something happen in the book.
And the gears aren't currently operating.
They're not.
They're just still.
They're still.
Okay.
And it does have
Well-
that switch on it as well.
Yeah. We already know what the song sounds like, so I don't know if it's going to hurt us to turn on the book. We probably might as well do it and see what happens. And if there's anything in particular that like catches in the gears or anything about the music box where as it's playing it clearly just like has a hiccup, wanting to look and try to diagnose what's going on with that.
Yeah, you could totally do that. Do you switch on the book?
Zalram has the book right now, so I'll just be like, you want to turn it on?
I do. Can I turn it on?
Can if you want.
First and foremost, does anyone have any weapons on them currently? Maybe we should set those aside first.
I have 0 weapons. I never have one.
Yeah, I have a mace and a light crossbow.
All right. I'm gonna set my longbow and 2 daggers over into a corner, and let's go opposite side of it,
Sure.
just to be
That's a
safe.
good idea.
You know, given the track record of the song.
Yep, that's fair. Good idea.
All right, you set your weapons down. You prepare yourself. You gather around. You lick your lips. You're ready to see what this book's secrets hold. Do you activate it?
You're
Do it.
So, you turn it on, and the books begin to, the gears inside the books begin to spin. And you could start hearing the song, and it starts singing the song. And as it goes through the song, these little cards pop up. It's like a pop-up book. And you see one card pop up, and Oh, look, it's the card of the woman whose hand is getting bitten by the dog. And you see this shadow kind of looking, smiling at this scene happening. The next card flips up, and there is a woman with a scythe swinging and cutting a man's legs and hands off. Again, you see that same shadow hovering over the woman. Then another card flips up, and this card has a boy who is falling in the water. And again, that shadow is still looking up, smiling. And then finally, there's a huge click and a grind. And then the song starts to repeat.
Can we see where in the machinery that grinding seems to occur?
You think when you play the song through, you hear the grinding right where the spine is, where it's been damaged.
Could I do mending on it, maybe? Or do we not want to fix this?
Well, I imagine if the song continuously repeats it, so the song wants to complete itself, which may or may not be a good thing.
So, after this song has been playing for a while, it starts getting really cold, and the book begins to shake. And this black fog starts pouring out of it. And the black fog starts materializing in front of you.
Okay, I'm gonna run over and grab my weapons.
Yep. I'm gonna run and go grab the weapons as well. As soon as I see him run, I'm like, oh shit, and then go.
Yep.
Here,
We want to keep this being like
Uh,
a doorless, like
if
death trap.
possible, close the book and stop it. But it might be we'll wait for that now.
You guys can see this, right? Little guy I put down.
I think so.
He's in
yeah.
Crinkle's room.
Yeah.
This door. Oh wait, we can't open it. Never mind. I just opened the door so we can move our characters over now.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Oh, that's a fun little character token on the map.
Yeah, it was hard to see at first, but yeah, no, that's unsettling.
Let's see here. Quick second. Get this.
Well, howdy, Shemshime.
1 quick second. I was gonna have this ready, but I forgot to grab something for this. Well, a little extra imagination is going to be needed on this one.
That's all right.
So you see this darkness just pour out of this book. You all run down the hallway, right?
Well, the door was earth molded shut before.
Oh,
yeah, just as fast as I can do it, I can undo it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
this thing materializes outside of the book. You panic and say, "Be gone!" And it crumbles down, and you all take off and run down the hallway.
Can I close the earth molder behind us?
Yes. So
Okay.
you start to put the spell back up, and right as you do, this darkness just comes right out and devours the room. And the only thing you see were those black or those red eyes looking right at you as the door sealed. What do you do?
So
Oh.
it's still behind the door, as best as we know.
Yes.
Um, I guess probably run upstairs and try to get Varnya and Ebda's attention. Bang on Gabby's doors. We're running past and being like, "Flee for your life, child!" Like, you know. um,
As you guys turn to run, this darkness just keeps continuing to advance.
But emanates
Destroyed
out through the
everything.
door. Okay. Yeah, I suppose if we can run to the upper level.
Can I cast Gust on it?
You gonna cast Gust down the hallway?
Yes.
You can. You sit there and you cast Gust. And it seems as though that air just goes into a constant void. It seems you could push back this black smoke, but when you do, more just comes to take its place.
Oof, I tried.
From a healthy distance away, I'm gonna try. Question: are we still feeling the compulsion to sing the song?
More than ever.
Okay.
But you still do have the book with you. Plus Varnya's along with you as well.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hold the book up to the shadow thing. But if it doesn't stop moving towards me, I'm gonna keep moving back, I guess. If it tries to touch me, I'll miss the step.
Through the stairs?
Uh, like right there in the corner where the kitchen is. Like hold the book up. If it continues to advance and not slow down, I'll fuck off.
So it does actually come through the wall of darkness and continues to advance towards you. It seems like the wall did nothing to stop it.
Or the book. It didn't want anything to do with the book.
You do see that it does walk towards the book. It's
Should
lured
I
to
just
it.
leave the book? Yeah, should I leave the book?
Well, you can.
Maybe,
I don't know.
but
If you want
I
that,
don't think so right now.
you could try to repair the book.
That's more so what I was thinking. Is we take it back to the lab and try to get it fixed, or her.
I can cast mending on it real quick.
Yeah, if you can. Do we have the other piece for it? Because don't you need like?
Is it just bust? Is it like in two pieces, or is it just like a little broken?
No, it's dented.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
Oh
can
yeah,
fix it.
no. Then mending would just fix it then.
Okay, mending.
Yeah.
All right. So you cast mending on it, and the book kind of pops back out and fixes itself. And then you hold it open, and this time, the book continues to play past its bend.
Does he like that?
Uh, let me tell you what. Let me tell you what happens. Uh, Shoot, I think I lost it. Anyway, it says something like, now the demon's time is through. The girl darts under the millstone. The millstone crushed him true.
Okay, we
And
Okay.
gotta
it
put
had
him under the book. We gotta lure him under the book and drop the fucking book on him.
That sounds about right.
Should I
so
drop the book on him with the bat? Like, have the bat hold it, drop it on him? Is that what we're talking about?
The
We have
book
to.
held up by the rusty chains.
Ah, that book. Right.
The book
yes,
statue.
Mhm.
So like let's run do we have any I have my bow and arrow I can shoot at the chains. Do you guys have things that can break the rusty chains
I
or
have a guiding bolt I could launch at it.
guiding
Okay.
bolt is perfect. That
Yeah.
can't miss. All right, let's do this. Let's coax them out
Yep.
towards the center of the room.
And then we have to try to get him to be still enough to have the.
We just gotta time it right.
Yeah.
you
Okay.
guys
Well,
all line up, prepared to make your final stand. This black beast approaches out of the bottom of the staircase and looks dead at you with its beady red eyes and screams and reaches out towards you and begins making its way towards you. Till it eventually stands on top of the table.
I will
Above
look
you.
up.
Above you is the book hanging.
I will launch a guiding bolt up there.
Guiding bolt?
At the whatever the rusty chains are connected to in the ceiling above.
How many chains are there?
There's 4 chains.
In guiding bolt, you get what, 3 or 4 missiles?
3 at level
got-
1, but you could upcast it.
That's magic missile. Guiding bolt is different.
Oh, you're so right, dude.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Yeah, no, we each need to shoot at it. Okay.
If someone has one that can shoot twice,
So when I actually
I can do magic
I can
missile. I
attack
mean,
twice with my dagger, so I can throw my dagger twice.
you can throw them twice.
Yeah, because as a rogue, when I take the attack action, I can use the like light property because I have expertise with daggers. I can use it as an action and do the double action attack.
Is that how it works? I mean, I know everyone can do the light two weapon two-handed attack. I don't know if it's a melee or thrown.
Oh, that's a
For a dual wield, I would
double.
suspect for like 2 hand crossbows it would work.
So when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make so
Does guiding bolt work on inanimate objects?
Well, I'm just reading the text here. It says a flash of light streaks toward a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. I don't know that it can't.
no, because it's not a
Also,
creature.
Huh?
Technically, no, because it's not a creature.
Yeah. I do have a light crossbow that I could use in place of the guiding bolt.
Yeah. You could use that. You know, maybe a strong, like, gusting wind could probably do it.
Strong gust of wind's gonna break down the chains.
I'll get the thing moving.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah,
if we kick
no.
out the other
The
three.
wording for the light property is just when you take the attack action on your turn and attack with a light weapon, you can make one extra attack as a bonus action later. But because I have expertise in the daggers, I can just make 2 of them with the same action.
Same action.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll do just a ranged physical attack with my crossbow.
All right.
Would magic missile hit 3 of them? Or,
Yeah. I don't think clerics have access to magic
I
missile
mean,
like that.
I have magic missile.
Yeah.
Oh, you have magic.
Well,
Yeah.
keep it up, man. You could do it all in one if you have a level 2 spell slot left.
We slept last night, but yeah.
Be the hero.
Well, I would say I would give you a full rest on your little sleep.
Nice. We had a nice lullaby last night. Sick. Well, there's no attack rolls or saving throws to magic missile.
Okay.
Nope.
No,
Just
that's
direct hits.
that's
Could
why
I-
it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Could I, for flavor, still try to guiding bolt the demon while it's on the table to like halt its advance?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Let's just see, like, we hit the guy to kind of like slow him down and stall him then,
Exactly.
because he has it locked down for the chains.
All right. Let's see if I can do this. All right. That is a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Awesome.
So this
Right.
guiding bolt comes down and strikes him true. And you could tell it does some serious damage to him, and he stands there stunned.
That's 15 points of damage if it matters. Of radiant damage.
That's quite good.
And then I got 11 points on well, actually assuming that the attack hit. Wait, why didn't that roll the... Oh, there we go.
It does. That
That's
is
20...
what's up?
Oh, 23 to hit. And then I got 11 damage.
Is that still for the guiding bolt, or is that the magic missile?
Though that was the dagger attack.
Oh, you were doing that at the chains though, right?
No, the magic missiles were going at the chains.
Okay.
We were just throwing everything at the shadowy guy to hold him in place.
Got it. Yes. You start throwing your daggers into him, 2 of them, and they both sink into him.
Pew 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 pew. Magic missiles at the chains.
Even Varnya throws her quarterstaff at him.
Nice, let's go.
Which is a
Kick to
face
the
and choke
face.
for you.
All right. Do you want to use your magic missiles?
Yep. Pew
If-
pew pew pew.
Fly up and they hit the chains, causing the book to break and fall. You guys watching the stream on this?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Comes crashing down, landing right on top of him. Kaboom.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
cool. Flash paper.
Prophecy is fulfilled.
Yep. It's right there in the book. It's written in prophecy.
So, as soon as
Yeah.
the book crushes Shemshime, the darkness recedes right back into the book and it closes shut. And none of you
So,
are no
we're
longer
gonna
singing.
keep that up though, right? Like, that has to go back up, right? Like, they can't take that away. Or does any book work?
What for what?
Oh, I'm talking about the statue. Like, the people, they're going to come and try to take this in a couple days. We can't let them take it. They need to leave this here just in case Shemshime comes back.
Oh, the book, right? Vanya's like, yes, well, it seems I have changed my mind about the book.
Yeah. So, yeah, You love your knowledge
It's
here at
growing on
Candlekeep,
me
but
too.
maybe
And so,
reconsider.
and so,
Maybe get like a latch and like release system on stuff, not sketchy, rusty chains.
and so, later, the Avowed finally came, and they found the site of a great adventure that happened. They took the book and they stuck it in an alternate dimension, and surviving the night, the Avowed decided that you all earned your own bag of holdings.
Nice.
Nice.
The end.
Put the book in the bag.